can be quite small, so you need a smaller filter inside the system. It's a beauty. Now, if you've got a grey water system, you need something bigger for those bigger particles. You can see the filter in this one is just made for the job. HOLMANs have a complete range of pipes and fittings to suit any system, whether it's a grey water system or one of these simple to install EZY drip systems. But the most important thing of all is to get that filter in somewhere up near your source. And once you've got it installed, you've got to get in at least once a month and give it a good clean. And that's just a matter of taking the filter out and giving it a good flush under the tap. Now do that once a month, remember, and your system will be running perfectly for years.
Tap timers come in two main forms. There's a mechanical as well as an electronic. Now, both of them help to make watering your garden a whole lot easier. And both of them can be configured to fit in with water restrictions wherever you happen to live in the country. Now, if there's one thing that bugs gardeners, and I hear about it a lot, is how do you go about programming these devices? Well, in fact, it's quite simple, and let me show you how.
Traditional dial and set timers can be twisted till the appropriate number of minutes is set, then the timer runs its course and turns itself off. You do need to be around to dial these up, but they're actually pretty foolproof. Once again, there are two models with 1 or 2 outlets. The latest design features a 4-hour timer. Now, it's more robust in design and it's ideal for drip systems where the low rate of delivery means longer run times. Electronic timers are essentially automatic controllers. So once you set the program, you can literally walk away and forget them. Now, there are 4 main types of electronic controller, but each of them can be operated in a manual mode. This dial-up model is the simplest to program with just 3 steps. Select the runtime, select the interval, press enter. All done. Programmable tap timers are sophisticated devices that allow you to select the days, they've got long run times ideal for drip systems, and they just require you to follow the instructions.
Yes, instructions. You know, those little bits of paper with a sequence of events that you need to follow. Now, if you do follow this, you'll find that programming is absolutely dead easy. It takes you about 2 minutes.
Then there's a sensor-ready model, which allows you to clip in a rain sensor through this long lead. The best news, no tradesman needed for this operation. Next is this low-pressure model designed for operating drip systems from a water tank, once again with a connection point for a rain sensor.
So, whatever system's right for you, the expression that you need to practice for neighbours, rallies and friends is dead easy. Many gardeners are looking for ways to recycle wastewater from the house into the garden, from sources like showers and the washing machine. Now, the big barrier in the past has been cost. In fact, I love the whole concept, and when I built my house, I set up a system, but it cost me $6,000. A brand new device from HOLMAN Irrigation, the innovators, called the ARID Gardener, stands for Automatic Recycling Irrigation Distributor. This will soon be available, and it can do the job for less than 10% of what I paid. Now, I reckon this is absolutely ingenious, and this is how it works. First up, you've got to get your wastewater into this pipe. Now, one way is to take a flexible pipe like this from your washing machine, feed it in there, and you're on your way. Some of the other alternatives, you can pour water that you've saved in a bucket from the shower, or if you've got an evaporative air conditioning unit on your roof, these are constantly dumping water, and this can be treated in the system. Or what about cutting a downpipe and recycling rainwater? Now, the water comes in through this pipe here into this cylinder, and as you can see, it's filtered. It moves through that into the body of the unit, and then it's got to go back through another filter to get into this pump tank. And this little tiny pump here actually takes the water up and pushes it out through the controller into the garden. You'll need to clean the filters occasionally, and the system will tell you when they need attention. This is simply a matter of taking it out on the lawn and spraying it with a jet of water. Before the water leaves the system,
It goes through another fine-grade plate filter to ensure no particles will get through to clog up the inline drippers. Now, getting the water out of the system can be very simply achieved by putting it through this good old black poly pipe. This is your main. You take that out to where you need to do the irrigation and then run off this purple drip line pipe. You can run up to 80 metres of drip line off the tank. And with an average spread of 60 centimetres, it means that you can automatically be irrigating 50 square metres from the system. And that's not far away from the size of your average garden today. These clever and compact ARID gardener units will be available in stores just before Christmas. Now, to find out more information and your nearest stockist, go to our website.